official Guy Tech Digest here with you. Day 2. We've made it 2 days in a row. I haven't dropped the ball just yet. I'm sure it'll come, but so far, so good. We're going to take a look at a couple articles today, a few elaborations on a few of the previous things we've discussed in the previous video. But today we're going to take a look at jumping right in. Fallout 76, the beta start time is official. Looks like, just like we were looking at with some previous launches where we've had PlayStation 4 only or Xbox One only, this is going to be an Xbox One beta. Nothing for the PlayStation users out there, sorry guys, but we are going to be looking at a October 23rd, 7 p.m. Eastern time. From the looks of it, we've got the official time now. The preload's already started. You can already load that onto your device from the looks of it. So that's fantastic news for all of you Fallout fans out there. You can take a quick look and get things rolling early and get trials happening. In the gaming news, again, Red Dead Redemption 2 is got a few more details here. They are coming on 2 discs. So if you buy the physical copy of this, it is coming on 2 discs. So you're going to have a full-on data disc, and then you're going to have a play disc. So you're going to install the data disc and switch over to the play disc. And apparently it also comes with a map, according to some of the leakers out there on Reddit. So it comes with a map as well. That has not been revealed as of yet. I'm sure you can find it somewhere, but not in any big news that we've seen. However, it is indeed a 2-disc game. Again, 9,900 plus gigabytes we're looking at for that title. So it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Next up, we're going to jump into the cell phones. The Samsung Galaxy A9, world's first device, you may have heard, with 4 cameras on the rear, quad rear cameras. It does look like a little more detail has come out. We're looking at a 6 or 8 gig of RAM variant available depending on region. So the thing's actually going to be kind of a beast, which is interesting. Samsung's obviously had some little phones here and there as far as budget brands go, but the main guys have stuck to the S line and the Note line. But apparently we're going to be looking at the A9 being a beast as well. So another consideration. OnePlus 6T is looking at moving their launch. It seems as though they are a little concerned about the Apple event, so we are going to be moving a day earlier from the 30th to the 29th because they're a little worried about colliding with the Apple event there, so something to be cautious of. Outside that, you're going to be looking at Google, a little more of a development here with their Android debacle that's going on with the antitrust cases in the European Union. It looks like Google's come out and said that a lot of the money that they get out of the bundled Google Chrome ad revenue and whatnot from all of that is what they use to help compensate for Android. So what they're going to do by counter to that is charge up to and including $40 for each device produced with that chooses to unbundle from Google. So they're allowing you to unbundle, but are they? I mean, essentially you're going to have to pay an arm and a leg. Some devices could be as cheap as $2.50. Apparently even pixel density comes down to how much they're going to charge per Android device, and it does vary by region as well. Some of the more expensive regions being Netherlands, Germany, and whatnot. So something to consider there. Another interesting little article that's come out with the new Google Pixel 3, apparently not the 3XL because it already has the shape, but also the 2XL is a thing. I haven't figured it out too much on mine. It doesn't look to be really the case, but the edges of the screen right up in the corners here are actually filled in to go along with that nice rounded material theme that Google's really trying to push with the new series with Android Pie and everything. It auto rounds. Check it out. It's pretty interesting to see. You can actually see a Reddit user found that if you watch the screen as it phases on when you first turn on the device, it actually cuts in on kind of like a little bit of a angle just to give it that super round corner, because the Pixel 3 and the 2XL have a little more of a squarish edge, not fully square but a little more. So apparently they did that to compensate. So pretty interesting. We've got another one coming from our friend Elon Musk. He is tweeting again, attacking Fortnite, trying to save all the virgins, apparently, is what he's been doing. And it looks like Fortnite's clapped back a little bit at him, hitting him with a, what, LOL, just build it. Basically mocking Elon Musk for the time frames that it's taking to build a few items, the SpaceX rockets and whatnot that we're looking at. They are clapping back. That was a big feature back in Fortnite. That was one of the big terms to reference a noob just build, as opposed to anybody who would get into the final game. So it's definitely interesting to take a look at there. Outside that, not a whole lot going on today. The one thing that did come out as a little bit creepy, but I mean, I feel like if you have any Android devices or any device with the smart home devices, you may have ran into this on your device when you're having a conversation with somebody, and all of a sudden your ads are all related to the conversation. You've never Googled the item, you've never done any browsing on your computer or otherwise for the item, but now all of a sudden, because of a conversation you just had, you are seeing ads related to it. So that is something that Facebook admits, that its camera-equipped listening device, it can collect data for ads. So another one of the creepy zeitgeist, everybody's listening kind of vibe. It is apparently not going to save you if you opt for the Facebook option over your Google Homes or whatnot. You're still going to run into those issues. So interesting news coming out there. I think that's about it for today, guys. Nothing super crazy. A little bit shorter video here just because there's not a lot going on. I guess really the last one that caught my attention I'll leave you with is Uber is at it again with something unique and new. Here we come again. They're known for obviously muscling their way in and kind of flipping different markets upside down, the cab market, etc. We've seen the same with Airbnb and whatnot. They come in and they flip the whole world upside down for what we're used to on those kind of setups. One thing they're looking at doing is actually creating like an Uber Works, where they will essentially contract out different contractors for different events and whatnot that you would actually order through an Uber. So there's not a lot of details yet. I'll be keeping an eye on it for you, but that's coming up as well. Check that out. It's definitely something that's intriguing, especially with the simple fact that multiple judges now have, for different companies that do very similar to Uber, have decided that the employees of Uber are not employees. They're independent contractors, which is very interesting. So it'll be interesting to see if they're hiring in contractors through the Uber app, how they will be independent contractors. It's definitely another one of those intriguing things that Uber's kind of throwing another curveball into the market. So keep an eye out for that. But I hope you guys had a great time stopping by. I really appreciate it. I actually got more than 0 views, which I'll take from yesterday's video. So I'll keep these regular for you guys. Anything that catches my eye through the day as I'm flipping through articles, I'm just going to throw them aside, toss them up here for you, hopefully bring something to your attention that maybe you didn't catch, and then you can Google it, check it out, see what you think. I appreciate it again, guys. If you like it, feel free to like or subscribe. Again, I'm not trying to overproduce or over edit any of these videos. They're going to be pretty raw, just to try and give you guys a bit of a quick tech update. If you have buddies or whatever who are constantly wanting to talk about the tech market, my goal is that you can come to my video, watch a quick 10-minute or less video, be somewhat averse as to what you should look up to as far as articles, and then you'll be good to go. So take care, guys. Have a great night, and we will hopefully see you again tomorrow. I'm going to try and keep this pace going. Bye-bye.